Serve was founded in 1971 by a group of area churches and pastors that formed ecumenical ministries. Ecumenical ministries quickly realized that the church resources were not great enough to handle the needs of our community, and therefore they created an entity known as Serve Incorporated. This 501c3 would be a standalone organization whose sole purpose was to allow them to apply for grants, to pull in other resources, and actually help pay staff to serve the needs of our community. Serve's doors actually opened, though, in 1973, and since that time, we have stayed true to our mission of organizing resources to be able to meet the needs of our community.
Serve has a long-standing history of meeting Callaway County where it is and loving it too much to leave it there. When we started as a group of people who saw those in Callaway County that were struggling and needed help, and created an organization to meet that need. Over the generations, it has taken shape to be what Callaway County needed us to be in the moment.
In the beginning, Serve actually supported families needing daycare solutions. They gave support to our schools for at-risk students. We, of course, always have offered food assistance and emergency financial assistance.
I've lived in Fulton since 2016, but I wasn't very familiar with Serve, and my mom had brought it to my attention. And when my daughter was a year old, I didn't have a way to provide for Christmas. From there, I really just needed the assistance, and Serve was able to jump in and help me during Christmas when I could not provide for her any other time. To be a part of an organization that believed in me years ago is incredible, and now I get to be on the other side where I'm seeing that there are people that were in the position that I was before, and it's really nice that I can reach out and help them.
Over the years, we've added a county-wide food pantry, the only public transportation that our county has, and our thrift store, which began as a cupboard of clothes. This cupboard, now known as Trends, actually allows us to offer free or reduced cost clothing and home goods for families that are suffering any kind of financial hardship.
I actually heard about Serve when I was living in Faith Maternity Care, and they helped me get some food and some clothing vouchers. Getting the clothing vouchers helped a lot because when I first came to Fulton and into Faith Maternity, I had a little, but I didn't have a lot, and I didn't have a lot for my baby. So it helped a lot to be able to pick out the clothes that I wanted to wear and not the clothes that were like worn and ratted and just really didn't fit me. So it gave me a lot of confidence to be able to choose what I wanted to wear and feel comfortable pregnant and in a new place. And now I work for Serve as in Clyde Services, helping with people just like me. And it has been a privilege and a reward just because I'm able to give back to people just like Serve had given to me when I first came here. And it's just been an absolute joy. And I only have God to thank.
Our food pantry is right now averaging 750 to 800 families a month. We have new families who are struggling with young children, all the way up to senior citizens who are trying to get by on just a fixed income. Social Security, unfortunately, has not kept up with the cost of living. So we help kind of subsidize what they're lacking in those areas. But yeah.
The goal of Serve Transportation is to get people where they want to go. So we make our best effort to get any Callaway County resident wherever they need to go Monday through Friday. Our buses average 31,500 miles per month. And as of 2024, we transported 568 individual riders throughout the year, helped them all to get where they needed to go. Our drivers are really passionate about the people in Callaway County. They do a fantastic job of meeting people at the door, helping them load and unload onto the bus. They're very helpful with groceries and other items. They're well trained to deal with our disabled clients as well. As such, they've gotten to know their clients really well. We have had a few cases where they've really gone above and beyond to help our community members. One example was a couple of years ago. Our driver noticed the state of disrepair in one of our riders' homes and made some inquiries to see what the status was. The roof was falling in and there were several repairs that needed to be made, and that driver he couldn't let it go. So he reached out to everybody here at Serve, and we helped provide some additional services with utility assistance and food pantry, got him connected with some other resources here in Callaway County. And then that driver's church actually went out there and worked on repairing the roof and the other areas of his home that needed to be repaired so that he had a safe, warm place to live. That was definitely something he did not have to do.
The first thing that the county can do to help serve is to show up. Show up at events, volunteer, spend an afternoon working in the food pantry or helping folks complete forms. Show up and give some time and some sweat equity to see the great work of this organization. For those that are capable and able and have the resources and the means available, obviously donations and checks help, but the biggest thing that we can do from Callaway County is pull together to look for ways to take care of each other. That's what Callaway County has always done. That's who we are, and that's who we'll continue to be.
We rely on volunteers. The volunteers have been, we could not function without them. They have, for each pantry, I need at least 5 volunteers in order to make it run. And that's asking a lot of our community. It really is, but they've done really well at stepping up. Anytime that we have reached out and said, oh my gosh, our pantry is running really low, please help, people just step up and show up with a car full of food.
I think it's really important that people know what a unique place that it is to be in Callaway County and to be connected with an organization like Serve. This is a place where people truly show up for their neighbor, where people truly care about the person that lives across the street and truly care about the family that lives down the road that may be on a hard time. Serve is evidence of that. Serve was a group of people who showed up to take care of the people down the street who were having a rough go of it. Serve isn't about some group of people that live in a far off place that you will never know their name and you will encounter them. Serve takes care of the people that you shop next to at the grocery store. Serve takes care of the people that you see on the street. They take care of the people that you worship with at church. Serve is not an agency of Callaway County. Serve is the best of Callaway County.
Our services have grown through the years. The needs of our county have changed, but our commitment to continue serving has also grown with it. And that is why our capital campaign is called Serve More. Our goal at Serve is to grow into our new building at 400 Gaylord Drive. Our food pantry will be 4 times the size that it is now. We also will expand our thrift store to be 50% bigger than it is now.
The vision of Serve is to continue to bring people together to complete this work, to work side by side and hand in hand. This building brings all of the different service lines of Serve under one roof and creates space for continued growth and opportunity. So that if you are a struggling single mom or somebody who's just trying to make ends meet and there's just not enough time in the day, rather than bouncing across town from a thrift store to transportation to this, to that, and the other thing, our hope is to build all of the resources of Serve under one stop, under one roof. So you can pull into the place, stop, get out of your car, meet with somebody about utility assistance, grab the food that you need from the food pantry, maybe some clothes for your kid at the thrift store, and move on with your day, putting more hours and more time and more resources there.
But we can't do it without your help. Your assistance not only is tax deductible because we are a 501c3, we do have some tax credits available if you donate to help build the pantry. Just text SERVE to 26989 and we would love to have you join our mission. Serve's tagline is one serve, one mission. Serve only exists because we are needed by the community. All the funds that we raise stay right here in Central Missouri. Won't you help us by joining our mission and helping serve more?